I wouldn't have a beautiful family now if I wouldn't have the access to abortions. Meaning what this statement is, or what this quote is about, is basically just stating without the access of having an abortion for certain medical reasons or any other aspects of what took place for abortion that are technically qualified as approvable, that artist or that person wouldn't have been able to have a family that she has today due to the option of being able to have an abortion in the beginning of her life. Um, Basically, what that quote from uh, her is basically talking about. At one point, there was an issue that she had going on with the fetus that she was pregnant with. The fetus that she was pregnant with, it basically had complications as into that wouldn't be life or incompletable with life. Basically, meaning there is a whole issue that she was having with the baby that wouldn't qualify the baby that would be able to live long term, or for her to live long term as well. So, also with that, abortion is remaining to be banned in certain states and legal in other states. I live in North Carolina, of course. I go to GTCC, and as of right now in North Carolina, abortions are still legal with certain restrictions and qualifications, of course. Uh, I have never personally had an abortion, but I do know a few family members that have had abortions, and I've been around them for the circumstances of what happened to them that led up to the abortion. And of course, after they had an abortion, for that time frame or that incident, it did become a lot better for them in a life environment. So, of course, my main 3 points that I do have of about my topic today is women's rights is main one. Abortion targets is my next option. My next example or point. Then my third topic point is abortion limit and restrictions. Women's rights is the main point of abortions for me. And what do we have if we don't have that right over our own body? Mainly, what I am stating or questioning about this topic is abortion rights are mainly for women. So, for the government to take that opportunity away from us is a bit strange, it's a bit confusing, and a bit hurtful. So basically, I know in certain states at this moment, abortions are legal, and the other states, abortions are not legal at all. Then you have certain states that abortions are illegal, but they have certain restrictions of what the qualifications is to be able to get an abortion. Like I stated, in North Carolina, I do know we are able to have abortions without pretty much any limitation of what's going on and why we are not able to get it. Um, Certain states, they have abortions are illegal or legal up to 6 weeks. So if you're pregnant and you just found out, you're like, oh no, I can't have this baby. This is not what I want to do. After that, and you get the concept of what you're going to do or the mindset of what you're going to do. If you are over the 6 weeks legally, you are not able to abort that baby. Of course, you do have other options after the fact of, being able to put the baby up for adoption. That's pretty much the next legal way of what to do without not having to keep that baby. Of course. Then, also with the quote that I provided, that just gives you a little bit of rights of, or a little bit of insight of the rights of what helps all women for the future wise. Then there are many other things that goes on with abortions. If you have too many abortions, it can cause internal damage, and it can take away the possibility of being able to carry any future kids. Then those are other complications of other reasons of what can go on.